Hey guys, it's Brian from Team Scoops for Food, and I got my friend Joseph on the camera.
Hola amigos, I'm wearing my big sombrero I got at a Grazzo yesterday while I'm recording all the spicy camera angles for you guys.
Spiciest as can be. And I'm going to be profiling my Infernoid deck profile for you guys. I finally got the all the cards he ordered for it, so I stopped getting hate for not playing them. But it's been working out really good. I win a lot of my games, even if I don't open up with everything. So without further ado, get into the deck profile. I run 3 Infernoid Decatron. This is my main Infernoid to play. He's my only normal summonable one. He's a Foolish Bearer for the deck. He adds their level to his own, and he copies their effect, which is really good, especially in tandem with the trap that I run. And he's a tuner, so he helps with XYZs. So if I have like a level 8 like a Tondel out, so I send a Sietzamas to make him level 8, I can XYZ or I can sync with him. He's pretty good. I run 1 Antra as my 2. All the Infernoids besides the bigger ones, so like the really high level ones, contribute themselves or any other monster and banish card in your opponent's grave, which helps out in certain matchups, and he's a compulse, so he's still alright. I play 3 Armor deck. He's basically my brother the Fire Fist Bearer of the deck. He just pops monsters, which is pretty good. 16 beater, and then 3 Patrouillers, my 18 beater, my level 4, and he's my MST. So, all pretty good. I run 1 Piatti and 1 Sajet. This is for a trap card that I run. I'll get to later in the deck profile. But when he attacks, he can neg a card of your opponent's hand. When he attacks, he negs a monster out of their extra deck. So they're still pretty good. They can bring themselves back from the grave, unlike these guys. Best Inferno in the deck, I play 3 Sietzamas. After he doesn't like this card. After a battle something. It can banish any card in the field non-targeting, which is super good.
My poor Dank Destroyer.
And he can bring himself back from grave. I play 1 Atondos, my 1 level 8. He can attack twice, so he doesn't really come up, but sometimes we need to clear the board.
OTKing.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Big ones, I played 2 Deviati, it's my Heavy Storm, and 2 Anunku. It's my Dark Hole of the deck. They're both pretty good. He negates spells and banishes them by tributing a monster. He negates monster effects by tributing a monster and banishes them. So, you need to run 2 of these for the trap that I'm running now in the deck. On to spells, or not spells, sorry, the rest of my monsters. I got 3 Raiden. It's really good just because of his mill. He can mill 2 off his effect and 2 at the end phase. And he's a level 4 tuner, which comes in handy sometimes. I run the Speedroid engine, 1 Terratop and 1 Takaton Borg. I know that it's been hit down to 1 for the Terratop, but despite the few times that you might brick draw into the Takaton Borg, the advantage that you gain off of exceeding the combo off is still outweighs the disadvantages of it, so I still think it's a good combo to run just a free rank 3. And then my last monster is 1 Electromagnetic Turtle.
Which is a spicy tech.
I love this card. It can end a battle phase. It doesn't have to be a direct attack, so if I need to save a monster on board, I just banish him to end the phase. It's pretty good. And you can set him that first turn they attack him and he dies, and then you banish it so you don't lose. But that's it for my monsters of the deck. On to my spells. I play 1 Reasoning because it's Infernoids, so you'll get... You could possibly mill like half your deck with it. It's really good. Sets up your grave. 1 charge. I did have 2. I cut it down to 1 because I only run 3 targets. Sending the top 3 is nice, but I feel like just having the 1's alright. And then I run the 1 reinforcement in the army just to search out Raiden. So it's pretty good because sometimes with all the new cards that I have, I don't want to mill all the time. So just having just a searcher is nice. Alright, through the new cards I have 3 Void Vanishment. This card's amazing. I thought you discard a Void spell and trap, you can just discard anything. Any card in your hand, so you get fodder in your grave, and then you can search out a Void spell or trap card. Which is really good. And then when you attack 2 with a Inferno, it doesn't matter how big it is. So even if you just like brought back, like if you summon an Antra, it's got 0 attack, you can send this card to the graveyard after it battles and banishes the monster it battles. Which doesn't target, just banishing removal. Super good. I run 2 Void Imagination. It helps me flood board with Infernoids. It makes them all level 1, and sometimes I can also get that fusion effect off of it, which is good. And then I run 2 Void Seer. Pop Super Random for the second one. This card's really awesome. It makes them unaffected by card effects, and I can save them from being destroyed while it's in the grave. And that helps a lot with board wipes, because there's at least 5 of them that people consistently run. 2 Dark Hole, 1 Regeki, and 2 Slumber. It's still in the format. So, card's good at combating it, plus Torrential, which kind of sucks sometimes. That's it for the spells. Now the trap I keep talking about, I finally have it. I run 3 Void Feast. The card's amazing. I just ditched 1 Void Speller Trap, which your imaginations help search, or vanishments help search, sorry. So, what you do, the main combo is you just activate this, discard any Void card. Sometimes you can discard this and you can get its Grave Effect. You special summon 2 monsters, so you usually special summon 2 Decatron. And then it's a jet because your levels have to equal 8 in total. So then what'll happen is, with one of the Decatrons, you'll send your Anunku and the other one a Deviati. So that means you have a spell and negate on board, and an effect monster negate on board, and possibly a graveyard banish, which is just a really good opening. And it fuels your grave, fills it with 2 monsters already. So it's a pretty good opening to first open with, and it helps you stay in the game and get board, gain board advantage. And then the last card I run for traps and in the deck is 1 Breakthrough Skill, because I can banish it from my grave to negate monster effects, which can really help me get over certain things. And that's the main reason, because if it gets milled, it's still not dead, but you can also set it to negate a monster effect. That's it for my main deck.
So, question.
40 cards.
You were running the Fairy Tale Snow in there. Did you take that out?
Yes, I did take out the Fairy Tale Snow. I kind of liked it, but the cost was pretty hefty for me, only running a 40 card deck. So I'm trying it out without it. The Breakthrough Skill pretty much just took its place, because the Fairy Tale Snow was to disrupt plays, but a Breakthrough Skill can still...
Because I noticed you're running now 3 Feast, and you're running the 3 Banishments, because you were only running 2 of each. And then I saw you added some more in, and I know you got that second steer off Brendan, so I figured I'd ask, because for the people that have already built the deck previous from our last video that's doing really well right now, I want them to know why you took out the Snow.
Yeah, I took out the Snow because I felt like the cost was way too heavy for how many cards I have. Like, I only got to use it. I could use it once or twice per duel, but that was pretty much it. It did give me Tribute Fodder to banish stuff from Grave, but I found myself more and more, like, not really wanting to banish the 7 cards, because even though I have a lot of spells, it would still end up banishing some Infernoids sometimes, and I just want to focus on getting out the Infernoid aspect of the deck, so... But it's working pretty good. This is coming clutch a lot, so...
Yeah. On to the extra deck, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, so here's my extra deck for you guys. It's pretty much Samurai and the 1 Tetra, or Tiara. Really good, because if you can get them off, it's good. Usually it's pretty hefty to get them out, but if you do have the opportunity, why not? 1 Star Rater for my 11. It's possible. And it's just a really good beater. Can't be striked or warninged, and then you can just attack into it without Fear of Mirror Force. 1 Leo, stop targeting, which is pretty good right now. He's my level 10. 1 Gigantic Castle is a 32 beater, is my 9. I got 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend instead of the Scarlet one or whatever, Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. This one just destroys all monsters. You don't have to be special summon, and with the new Link format coming up, I think this will be really good, because some decks just rely on main deck boss monsters, which usually usually aren't special summons. So 1 Stardust Dragon, just because I love it. There's, like I said, at least 6 that I can think of off the top of my head. 6 board wipes that people are consistently using. That stops. Alright, so that's it for my 8s on there 2. 1 of my 7s, I play 1 Audi's Meteor Burst Dragon. The only effect that you're focusing on is that it stops effects of monsters that when it attacks. So you attack like into a pyramid turtle and it died, it wouldn't get the special summon. Pretty good. Or like a penguin soldier, you wouldn't get the flip effect. Play 1 Black Rose, just board clearance. Don't really need to explain that. So that's it for the Synchros. On to the extra deck. I play 1 Castel. Shelves back problem card, just super good, so floodgates, monsters, anything, and a Book of Moon on top of it. 1 Abyss for life for grave effects helps really good with True Dracos, because they won't get their continuous spell trap effects engrave if you just have this and sit on it, stop it. Then I play 1 Pearl because
Oh, that's spicy. I didn't know you added that.
Phantasm Spirals probably main decking Skill Drain, and if anybody is playing a deck where like he's the only XYZ that can get over a Stardust without having to use an effect, and that's pretty good if you're worried about somebody having a strike or board negation. Like somebody, it forces them to strike it when it's summoned, and then on top of it, if somebody still does run Fiendish him, which I don't think is that bad of a card, they can't Fiendish him because he doesn't have an effect. So it's pretty good. On to my 3 Mosquito Engine, I play 1 Acid Golem just for 3,000 beater, 1 Super Quantum Mech Beast Grand Pulse just to pop my opponent's spells and traps, gives me an extra MST. 1 Dante helps me fill out my grave by milling, and then 1 Totem Bird because they're both wins. So this card can definitely help. It can negate a monster activation effect, spell or traps, 1900. So pretty cool.
Zooming out because I'm zoomed in.
Alright guys, so that is my Infernoid deck profile for the July 2017 format. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys like the new cards that we picked up. I finally got them. The deck is working great with these new cards. I would highly recommend playing it if you want to play competitively.
It's going to be incredible. It does incredible right now. It's going to be incredible for the new format. It's going to probably be top 2 or 3 decks for the new format. Especially, whether you play a 40 card build or a 60 card build, depending upon how you build it, this build has been doing wonders for him. He almost OTKs my Cosmos, and it's not I don't play Cosmos good because I do. It's just he gets the effects off like crazy. So guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And until we see you next time, peace.